Hi, a big hello to everyone participating in this virtual night in for CF. My name's Jerry McLachlan and I'm one of the scientists on the strategy group of the CF Gene Therapy Consortium, and we benefit from these incredible fundraising efforts. So I've had the pleasure of attending the big night out for CF in 2017, and I gave an update on our research progress. It was truly memorable, and it gave me a real insight into the amount of work that the whole Flutterby fundraisers team put into just one single event. It also inspired me to join in the Rebecca Boyce Memorial Cycle and calendar in 2019, and despite the typically awful weather that day, the team were all there, full of smiles and encouragement. I don't think anything can dampen their enthusiasm, and especially not a pandemic. So it didn't surprise me at all that despite having to cancel their 3 main fundraising events this year due to coronavirus, that Maggie and the team have come up with a way of overcoming this by organising a virtual day of entertainment. So what's it all for? For those of you who maybe aren't familiar with the CF research community, the Gene Therapy Consortium is a group made up of scientists from the University of Edinburgh, University of Oxford and Imperial College London, and it's led by Professor Eric Alton. We formed way back in 2001 to join the resources of our 3 groups and try and help to push gene therapy to the clinic. So what progress have we made? Well, our Wave 1 gene therapy product was tested in a phase 2 clinical trial, and that was published in 2015. And that trial, to our great relief, demonstrated that gene therapy does look as though it can at least slow the decline in lung function in people with cystic fibrosis. So since then, we've been focused on developing our Wave 2 product, and this involves delivering a copy of the CF gene with a novel virus. Work on this looks like it's really encouraging, and so much so that we've attracted a partnership with the global pharmaceutical giant Boehringer Ingelheim and Oxford Biomedica, who are a world leader in producing and manufacturing this type of viral vector. So this partnership has provided resources to help put the Wave 2 product on an accelerated pathway towards the clinic and given it the best chance to deliver a new treatment for all CF patients, irrespective of which mutation they carry in their CF gene. So whilst this is excellent news, the GTC still needs to raise its own funding over the next few years until the first phase of the partnership has been successfully completed. And we really can't emphasise enough how crucial your generous fundraising has been to this programme. The fantastic donations are helping us move the Wave 2 product even more quickly towards our first clinical trial. So the programme is moving rapidly ahead, and it's currently focused on 2 key aspects. One, making enough virus for the first clinical trial, and second, the necessary safety studies so that we know that the product's as safe as possible before a trial would start. So I guess many of you will know as well that these are really exciting times in terms of new therapies for CF, and I'm sure many of you will be aware of the excellent progress that the US company Vertex are making with their various compounds, such as the drug Kaftrio. The tireless and successful campaigns led by Maggie and Marion to make these available on the NHS have been really high profile in the media the last few years, and I have to say I'm really full of admiration for their efforts. However, despite this, I'd like to emphasise that it's not having any impact on our programme. We are still doing all we can to develop gene therapy. So I've noticed Maggie and Flutterby's use the hashtag of no one left behind. And that's a reminder that there are at least 10% of the cystic fibrosis community that will be unable to have any of these drugs due to the fact that they're not effective for their particular genotype. Gene therapy that we're developing is aimed at all genotypes. We hope it would only need to be taken at fairly infrequent intervals, and eventually it would be aimed at preventing lung disease altogether. There's also the possibility that gene therapy could work together with these compounds to deliver even more benefit to the 90% of the CF community who do respond to the drugs. So, as I said, we're moving ahead as fast as we can with the Wave 2 product, and your contributions are particularly important to help us move as quickly as possible. The Flutterby fundraisers team, I believe, have raised over 300,000 since 2007 towards our research. And this has funded things like specialist pieces of equipment and even funded your own scientist for a number of years. And so finally, on behalf of the UK CF Gene Therapy Consortium, I'd just like to say once again our warmest thanks for all that you continue to do for our programme. We hope that you have a fantastic day, and would like to say again how much your help is appreciated and valued. And I believe the accepted way of celebrating within the CF community, I'm told, is with a glass of iron brew in a champagne glass. So cheers. Here's to all of you. Have a great day. Thanks.